Hey guys, good morning, Englishman Foodie here. Now I just came in. Oh, I'm feeling a bit hungry and I feel like a takeaway. Now I was going to experiment and phone one of those motorbike things. Or shall I go down the road? But that's going to take about 20 minutes. And I think the delivery time is 28 minutes. So, but I want it now. So let's take out a takeaway. Chicken curry with noodles. Now this looks good. I can put it in the oven. 50 minutes, but I might as well have a takeaway. Hey, 50 minutes. Or I can put it in the microwave, full power. Can you do full power? He's gonna have a bash. 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Put it in for 5 minutes. Hang on, Steve. Whoa! You're getting above yourself here. You're getting ahead of yourself. Prick the lid. Take it out of the packaging. Prick the lid several times. What, several? It's more than two. Hey, so I always put 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's several to me. Anyway, good morning everybody. Welcome to Englishman Foodie. It's a beautiful day here in Malta. And I'm not sure if you're seeing me. It's the same old thing, Steve. You don't get organised, you don't do the camera, you don't put plates, you don't put the knife and there's somewhere to eat it. You're just a waste of time. No, I'm doing my best. It's a takeaway from Iceland. I'll put the price. Oh, it's got a 1 chili rating. It's a chicken curry noodle. I'll put the ingredients like I normally do. I forgot how much it cost because I bought it. I found it in the bottom of the freezer. I went to Iceland. We've got Iceland here. Go to Miracle Foods. A lot of people say, Steve, I'm in Malta. Where can I buy Iceland? Well, the main people that import it is a big importer, but they own Miracle Foods. And there's an Iceland in a place called Aura with a Q, A-W-R-A, over by Bujibba. It's a lovely little shop. Not very big. Probably they don't do as much as you UK ones do, but I bought a few things there. Christmas they had some really cheap mince pies. I bought from there. Anyway, we're gonna try a takeaway from Iceland, chicken curry noodles. Ingredients I put like normal, 375 grams. It's always a little bit more expensive from UK to Malta because obviously you're gonna have to pay the transport. But some of those other ones were ridiculous price. They were almost £1.20 or 30 more, so it's going to be like 150 euros or something like that. Anyway, I did what he told me. Prick the lid. We're going to bung it in for 5 minutes. I can take this out now. This is worked out really good for me. I bought some of this for some time ago. When you put it in the microwave and you put baked beans in or something like that, you don't have to clean the microwave. It stops it spitting there. Anyway, full power. For 5 minutes. Let's see what happens. We're going to try it. I've been doing some other food, so if you've got any ideas, put a link below. I'm not sure this will be coming after Gino's. I looked at Gino. thought I like Gino DiCaprio. It's quite funny, and I'm still think that he puts on the accent for the British people because at breakfast time. He used to do a lot of funny things, with those pair of idiots that got kicked out. So I don't know. He was doing a lot of food, and I said, "What shall I do?" And I saw spaghetti vongole. I think it's up already. The thing. So I don't plan things. I do it at the last minute. So I look at the fridge, and he said, "You must use fresh clams." What? I don't have any fresh clams, and I don't know where to buy some from. But I got frozen. So I use the frozen ones, and cherry tomatoes. I have a big, lovely Maltese tomato. So I chopped that up, and I think it was a couple of other things that I didn't have. I didn't have fresh chilies, so I used the dry ones. They're just as good. It turned out great. The only thing I did forget something in between, because I know that you're supposed to put the pasta to the sauce, not the sauce to the pasta, and I did it the old-fashioned English way. You put the pasta on there and you put the stuff on top of it. But the Italian way is whatever you've got cooking, you transfer the pasta to the dish, and obviously you get some of the water from the pasta into the dish, and anyway, it turned out great. It was a lovely taste. Just that the clams were a bit small. Frozen clams are a bit small, but actually I haven't seen any fresh ones in Malta. I don't know, probably it comes from cold water, something like that maybe, and they would be really expensive. I must go to Moshes Lock because I did obviously you know that you saw the lampuki one. Lampuki's in season, and I was planning to do a cooking outside, like on the beach or something, but the weather changed. But now it's changed back again, so we're back up to 25 or 30 degrees, and today is a beautiful, look guys, look at it. It's a beautiful sunny day, blue skies. So anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of the travel. The last one is now of the travel channel is going around the hotel, but I might put a little bit of Englishman travel. I might put a few things up of like the best 10 or best 5 or something of New Orleans, and then we've got something planned for November. So hopefully there won't be too much of a gap for Englishman travel. Go and support it. We need a few subscribers if you can help. Link is below. Englishman in Malta is doing okay, although the views sometimes go down and sometimes go up, and I'm sure it's to do with YouTube, because I see a lot of support for the Roadrunner. I do a Roadrunner with the camera inside the car, and we go to different places, and it's really it gets going. It gets to over 2,000 to 3,000, but at the beginning it was really struggling. It was the worst, and I see the comments, Steve, do a Roadrunner, I love the Roadrunner, and I see the comments, lots of people saying I love the Roadrunner because it reminds me of Malta, and I can see, because I've got a lot of expats, and I'm sure a lot of people came from Englishman Malta to Englishman Foodie, but I've got a lot of new ones. And hi guys, thank you. Been doing this, we're going to do some different meals as we're going along, some traditional British ones. I did a bangers and mash, and I'm going to do the traditional bangers and mash because I tried it with frozen mashed potato. I never saw that before, and I was just curious to see how it would turn out, and it wasn't half bad. I made a bit of a mistake with the sausages. They were Italian smoked sausages, and the skin came off. But I'm going to do a traditional bangers and mash with some good, maybe Cumberland sausages or whatever I can find here, some decent sausages. And let's see how, with some peas and things like that. Let's see how it turns out. Let's show you a little clip of Englishman travel, see if you like it. And then please, all the links are below if you're interested in the channel. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Twitter, which is X now, but I don't know, Twitter and X, I didn't really get a lot of support there. It seems that, do you go there guys? Go and see me on there, Englishman on Twitter, which is X, and on TikTok. Maybe the TikTok here for the kids, eh? Anyway, Englishman travel. They're waiting to do the room. 11:15, they're chucking you out. It's getting crazy in hotels. This is the bathroom. It used to be like, easy, 12 o'clock, take your time. They're standing outside the room at 11 o'clock. Wow, what a smell. There she goes. There she blows, Captain. This has a strange, it's doing a bit of vibrating. And it doesn't cut off on the time. Anyway, this has been, that's hot. That's been the 5 minutes. It doesn't look bad for a quick takeaway. What do you think? The smell is the smell is there. I would, oh, it's spaghetti, eh? Chicken, oh, noodles. Oh, these look like spaghetti to me. I'm going to give it a quick stir it up. And some of it is still frozen, the pasta. There's a big clump. That looks like spaghetti to me, not pasta. There's not much difference between it. I think probably, you know, because you know where the first noodles came in the world? Italy. And I reckon Italy, then just to disguise the fact that it wasn't noodles that they made their own invention. That's where spaghetti came from, obviously from there. And the noodles came from the Far East, when the ships used to come into Venice. I was reading about it the other day. I thought, oh, that's interesting. Noodles first came into Venice, or one of the ports near Venice. Don't shoot the messenger, I don't know exactly, but I remember up in that top end the noodles came in, and the Italians adopted it, and now obviously they called it spaghetti, fettuccine. Well, they've got lots of different names for different types of pasta, but really, I think it's the same sort of thing, eh? Number two, we got. Don't forget the seconds, Steve. We've got to put it in for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't think my microwave does that. 2 minutes. Yeah, it does. Sometimes it skips over them. Anyway, that's near enough, eh? It kept changing those doing it. What are you drinking today, Steve? I don't know. I might. What do you eat? What do you drink? With a chicken curry? Noodles? We'll have a beer, eh? Let's go and have a beer. And the beer in Malta is Jisk. I went out to have a. Did you see that? If you didn't see, go over to Englishman in Malta. I stopped off at a lovely little bay. Shame it was a bit windy and a bit dirty, but it's on Englishman in Malta's channel. I stopped for something to eat, and he gave me like a roll, and I had a beer. Oh no, which one it is? No, Steve, you get mixed up. It was in Malta. I've started the Lost Inns now. I'm going around all the small villages of Malta. I'm Englishman in Malta, by the way. The link is below if I didn't tell you before, because I forget sometimes. I went to Malta and I thought, I'm a bit hungry. I'm going to try an original Maltese assatat, it's called. They do it in ricotta, and they do it in baselli, which is peas. Ricotta like a clotted cheese sort of thing. A little bit different to that. Obviously, clotted cheese is from Cornwall area, but this is the same sort of mixture, but slightly different. What are you talking about, Steve? Get on with it. And I said, oh, I'll have a chisk. He said, oh, no chisk. No chisk? It's the best beer in Malta. I said, I've got Heineken. And I said, Heineken? Oh, and I could feel it when I was talking to you guys on the video. It's coming up. I think it's not out yet. It's going to be the second Lost In, because I did a Mjar, and I did another one as well. And look, I met a lot of people there, and I bought a takeaway, and I had this Heineken. Oh God, I can feel it coming up all the time, the gas. Anyway, we've got another 33 seconds. Shall we keep blah blah blahing until we get to the chicken, curry, noodles, takeaway with a one chili, 375 grams, price is below. Can put it 7 minutes 30 seconds or a whopping 50 minutes in the oven. And I tried it out because I didn't believe that could stand, that tray could stand up to 50 minutes in the oven. It's plastic. What's in that to make it last for that? Is it good for you? Anyway, there's some, it's very small if I show you the ingredients, but just so, it's got chicken in it. Steve, chicken curry noodles must have chicken in it, but not always. There she blows. Oh, it's got some, I'll try and put those below, those different things and the nutrition information, but do you really want to know what's inside it? There she goes. It's going to be blooming hot, Steve. You remember from last time? Yeah, I do. Burnt my fingers. Ooh, yes. That's hot. So say you're coming from home, guys. Hey, you want to watch the football. And you, as I say, we got these Bolt and Walt. Is Bolt and Walt? Did Walt nick the name of Bolt? They take about sort of 30 minutes, and I've got a place down the road I can get takeaway. I can get pizza, and I can't get a curry though in Malta. I have to. I don't know if I can get one on that Walton boat app. I'll have to have a look at it, because sometimes I fancy a curry, but a noodle curry. Anyway, it's been quite a bit. It's been 7.5 minutes. And that's blooming hot, guys. Oh, that smells lovely though. It's got, what's that in? Got peppers in, chicken, noodles. And it's got some decent amount of, decent amount of chicken in there. Look at that. Looks good enough to eat. I have to give it a few minutes because it's boiling hot. So we've got chicken, curry chicken noodles, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wonder if they count the chicken. I bet they do, you know, because it's like a matter of working out how much. That's 10 exactly. How much is it? Anybody ever bought this chicken curry noodles? How many chicken pieces did you have? This looks like spaghetti, guys. This is, I don't know. It doesn't look like a noodle to me. Steve, chicken noodles. Oh no, it's flat. It's a bit weird, this. It's some kind of fast noodles. Let's try the chicken first. Decent pieces. Tender. Tasty. And what like, don't talk with your mouth, oh Steve. A bit of carrot in there. Some peppers. What I'd like to see is the chicken's not uniformly cut, like as if they've done it on a machine. One of them they're getting so clever these days, they could do anything to make it look like. It's not hot enough for me. I like it a little bit hotter, but you can easily put in a bit of chilies. So you can put some like a bit of curry in there before you do the last couple of minutes. The noodles are a little bit mushy. They're tasty though. And they're quite long. They're kept original, so it's still very hot, guys. I like it though. It's got a nice taste. Little bit, for my liking, I prefer it a little bit hotter. But it's got a 1. It's got a 1 chili rating. Let's do a thumbnail. You got to have a laugh, eh, guys? Life's too short. I've got something planned in November that I've always wanted to do on the travel channel. So, but if you follow me on Instagram, I don't know if I do any shorts on TikTok, probably on Facebook, you'll see as well. So links are below if you want to see me on Facebook, if you want to know what I'm doing. Most of the time, if I'm in Malta, I'm in a village or something, I'll do a few photographs first. So if you're in that village or you're nearby, you can come and say hello to me. We'll go and have a coffee. I'm off the beer, guys. I was going to have a beer and I thought, be strong, Steve, be strong. Because I've noticed if I just try and keep down the drinking till the weekends and have like, instead of having like a glass of wine every day, like have a half a dozen bottles in the weekend, it's better for you, it's more healthy. I like this. As I say, a bit mild. It could do with a bit of a kick to it. And the chicken. Am I catching you there, guys? All different sizes. Tasty, soft. Juicy. A lovely, I think just enough sauce to coat everything. If we give it a mix round, it sort of coats the noodles. Ooh, they're big ones. Yeah, I think for a TV meal, it's a takeaway. Probably you would pay less as well. The takeaways is, I bet you're talking about 10 euros here for something from a restaurant, a takeaway. And I'm not sure what this is. I'll put the price below, but they're normally around 4 euros, something like that. These 4.50 or something like that. I've noticed a big spike in the prices in Iceland. Have you noticed over there in UK? Have you got Iceland anywhere else? I've got people from Canada and from Australia and from all over the world. Do you get this Iceland? It's a nice product. They've got pizza. And I was going to show you, I forgot all about it, because in the summer I was going to do a burger one, Iceland burgers. And I didn't think much about it. I saw that it was Angus beef, or I think it was something like that. Oh, I'll buy one of those and I'll do a burger for you guys. And then I think the next day, my brother-in-law, the one we did the rabbit one, he said to me, oh, we're going down to the beach. Do you want to come and bring some food? And he'll cook it. I said, yeah, okay, I've got a couple of burgers. And I bought a normal sized bun. And the burger I took out, the Iceland burger, he couldn't get it in his, because he does this like cooking on a small gas oven thing. And he's got this little frying pan. And my burger wouldn't fit. He had to cut it to fit the Iceland burger. So I bought another one now, and I'll be doing that. I thought, how am I going to get that into a bun? But if you cut it a bit, it's enormous. Aberdeen Angus thing, I think that's what it was. But what I'm liking about this, it's got a nice thick sauce. And it's tasty. As I say, you could do with a little bit more heat, but you can adjust that if you want. Lovely. Oh, I think I'd give it a thumbs up. I would go far to say this is one of the best things I bought from Iceland for the taste. Very tasty. Not too hot. Probably good for normal people's palate, because they have to adjust for everybody, I suppose, because if they do things too hot. But they tell you there anyway, so if it's 1 chili, 2 chilies, or a 3 chili. But I've had their 3 chili, and I don't find that very hot either, so probably my taste buds have disappeared. Thanks guys, there it is, chicken curry noodles. It's yummy.